And then there's a solo, which I need to go over. So hello, welcome to the vlog. I wanted to kick off this week talking a little bit about Perspektiva, the radio show that we make here as part of the church work in Yaitsa. And last week was a big milestone for us, the end of our 4th season and our 50th episode. So 50 episodes represents basically 25 hours of content, which you can find on YouTube if you want to look for it. The channel name you should search for is Perspektiva ECJ. But for us, a really big deal to make 50 shows. We're so grateful to the local radio station, Radio Yaitsa here in Yaitsa, obviously, for giving us the opportunity to make the shows. And it's been a great learning experience to get to where we are now. And we're looking forward to getting sort of pre-production for season 5 underway very soon. The last season, season 4, was all about the album Buka Vesela. You see I have my cut out album cover there, which is not actually an LP cover, sadly. Buka Vesela, or Joyful Noise, as it is in English. I know Budo's keen that I use English when I'm speaking English, so people understand. Yeah, it's been out for a couple of months now. It's steadily gaining views on YouTube. We haven't made a physical product yet, although that will come when the time to get out and actually start playing it comes. Over season 4 of Perspektiva, we were talking about the different psalms that inspired the songs on Buka Vesela. Different people were speaking about those psalms. I got the opportunity to speak about Psalm 150, which was great. I just actually kind of used the basis of that. I was asked to speak in church on the same thing this morning, so that was good. Just talking about like giving everything and all sorts of stuff that came out of the psalm, which you're not going to get that sermon right now, don't worry. But yeah, all of this got me thinking I need to get back into playing the guitar for these songs. Now, I realised the other day that I hadn't really sat down and practiced since before I got ill, before I was in hospital and all of that. So it's been a good break of at least 6 weeks, maybe 2 months since I've been kind of really practicing these. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. This is a little bit kind of behind the scenes of things you have to do so you can do things that people see you doing. I have here plectrum, but I have here it's all my notes on all the songs. I've got a note of all the different parts of the song, and then for different songs, important things, pedal settings, and then the chords or a tab of the basic thing that I'm supposed to be playing, just to help it go in my mind. My aim is, obviously by the time we go out, I don't need this sitting in front of me, but this is my practice guide. This is the main guitar that I'll be using when we go out to play the songs from Buka Vesela. It's the guitar that was in all the videos that we made. It's a Godian Session. It's kind of like a Stratocaster, but it's got a humbucker here. So it's pretty versatile. And with these songs, they are across a whole range of styles. And there's a lot of clean playing, but there's also some overdrive playing, some distortion playing. So I need a guitar that kind of covers all the bases. And of all the guitars I have, this is the one that covers the most bases, and it has a whammy bar, which is the only guitar I have with a whammy bar, and I need that for some of these songs. So this is the choice. Then down here we have my pedals. So one of the challenges for playing guitar, if we're going to go out and play these 10 songs back to back, is to get all the different sounds, which, you know, I've probably played 4 or 5 different guitars to get all the sounds and all sorts of different effects, way more than are on this board to get all the sounds. And so what we're going for is what's the nearest approximation, what gets, like, communicates the vibe of the song, what can I hit quickly. Let's take the first song. There's some choppy chord stuff in it. There's some big ambient kind of single note stuff in it. There's a slightly dirty kind of riff thing in the choruses. And then there's a solo, which I need to go over. that song is what starts the album, and let's have a look at the song that finishes out the album, which is Buka Vesela, the title track, which is right here. Honestly, the hardest thing in this whole thing is the tap dance of the pedals. The whole pedal board thing is an interesting one. Why do I want to do that? Why don't I want a multi-effect where I can just go like tap next? I could have everything pre-programmed in. For the same reason that despite having many good plug-in soft synthesizers, I still want to get a tactile synthesizer, analog synth, where I can turn knobs and it does things, because it just makes sense to me this way. This, rather than if I had it all set up on a multi-effects, I'd be menu diving and you couldn't do it on the fly while you're playing. Whereas this, very, very tactile and very immediate. And I think for me, that's important. And if in the middle of something so now this needs to be stronger, like, let's turn up the distortion. And there we go, we've turned it up. So that's the end of this week's vlog. Thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for practicing songs and practicing pedals. And I will keep practicing, and who knows, in a month or two we might be playing out somewhere in front of some people, and then it will all be worthwhile. So yeah, I've prolonged the ending, which is not good, but there you go. That is it. Do leave a comment or question if you want to know more, and do remember that together we do adventure. We'll see you next time.